What's up, guys? Yeah, just gonna make a follow-up video to the last video I made. Um, just gonna go over a little bit about what happened and yeah, go from there. So, in the last video, after I uploaded it, I watched it and I kind of realized that maybe I was making it seem a little too bearish, and I did state bullish scenarios. However, I think I focused too much on worst possible case scenario, and I don't know if people took it the wrong way, but I had said in the beginning of the video that there's this 12-hour cloud we bounced off, and we have to look for it to be supportive, and it never broke down through that cloud. Um, so we ended up kind of continuing on. We formed the triangle, and we broke out of the triangle. Now, for re-entry, I'm going to show two things. Right now, this zone is the resistance. We're actually approaching it right now. We have to get above 17,000. I don't think we're going to get over it on the first try, and we kind of broke out of this 1 hour cloud. And for re-entry, I am looking around here for re-entry. Sorry, let me just make this a little bit different so don't get confused. This is my re-entry zone, this bottom of the cloud. Probably tonight the price should hit around there. And one other thing is that this big dump down, here was very similar to this dump down here, and the recovery was also very similar with the bullish double bottom. And I just kind of want to show the follow-through pattern in relation to where we are now. And it goes something like this. That should work. So yeah, something like this, and it would kind of match with the re-entry price of 14,000. So I am probably, my game plan, I'm gonna go to the gym, just clear my head a bit, and fucking yeah, I'm gonna have some cash, I have some Bitcoin, and I have some alts. I'm gonna put the cash here, looking to re-enter here with the cash, and then I'm probably going to sell a lot of my alts around this zone as well. The ones that I got for free, meaning that I took out my initial investment, I'll probably just fucking leave those. I got to chart more and see just how overextended they are and how weak the structure looks. But I think we're going to push up here. This whole time here, I knew it was a shakeout. It felt like a shakeout. And I had a bid. I was confident, but I was getting so many like fucking perspectives online and people freaking out and stuff that it's weird. Like sometimes you just got to block out a lot of that noise. I noticed. And when it's like technical analysis and someone has a point and they're looking at something significant, I'm always open to hearing it. Like I don't want to just be stuck in the fucking abyss and just kind of be naive about my position and think that no 100% I'm right, because that's arrogance. You don't want to be arrogant, but you got to be careful who you're listening to. And if some guy is fucking getting wrecked every week and he's telling you like, oh, I think we're going down, like probably it's doing the opposite. So in times like that, like stick to your gut, cut out as much noise as you can, and and just decide to listen to the few people that you can, that are consistent enough and worthwhile listening to. But just like this is not really a bullish scenario. Like the second bottom is less than the first one. We're still maintaining that parabola line, and it's a very manipulative market. You know what I mean? Where something can dump like this, and then with low volume, it just sustains itself. But they kind of, you like, when this move happened, everyone was thinking like, oh, which noobs would buy here? And it's like, well, now when you look at it, whoever was buying here and you were laughing at were actually like the smartest people, because they had 3x return. So I think we're going to go up higher now then. And like something I always kind of state is, until something like news related comes out, government related comes out, something fundamental, moves like this I think are going to be nothing, like dumps like this will be nothing more than shakeouts. You'll need like real FUD, like real fundamental FUD, to kind of go and correct the chart completely. Because right now it's just driven by a lot of hype. These areas, I know they're going to get hit one day. They always do. Like the thing with gaps is, I used to doubt gaps, but how they play out over and over and over is really is like the Matrix almost. However, we from here, just as a recap, you're looking at the 17K area. Let me show you exactly where, if you want to do it yourself. Yeah. Draw your fib out. This zone here is gonna experience a lot of selling pressure. There's gonna be a lot of selling pressure here, and if we clear this zone and get above here, it's looking good. But we could still bounce from here down, come up to here, and then maybe retest this zone here. Who knows? But I will re-enter at this cloud right above it, 14,154, 14,200, and kind of lower my exposure to alts, because if this thing starts to pump, the alts in Satoshi value are going to take a hit. So yeah, that's kind of my game plan going forward. So I mean, if you sold in the 1300s to kind of guess the direction, and you're buying it now at 14,400, I don't know, it's not a big deal, because the reward of it going down and buying there was so much greater. But yeah, if you want to re-enter around this fib area, because before it used to be resistance. Now we broke out of it. Now I think we're going to experience resistance up here, and we could potentially bounce, go around. But yeah, 1 hour cloud right above it, and it's also the groove. A lot of times when you draw a downtrend and an uptrend and it breaks out, it usually always comes back to this groove area. And even when it breaks down, it usually pops up over here. And so like here you short, here you long. So yeah, that's pretty much the Bitcoin analysis for today. Thinking if I seen anything else. No. So yeah, my guess is we're going up here, come back to test this cloud, and then continue on and see what happens in this area. And then yeah, we'll take it from there. All right, guys, thanks.